Hello, welcome to our older toddler video for this week. I hope everybody's doing great. You guys are staying safe and staying healthy and enjoying all these activities. And of course, the weather's getting way better than what we had before. You guys are enjoying outside time with your family and, reading together. So we're going to go ahead and start with this week. We're already almost halfway through the month of March. These days are going by so fast. In the same way that the days go by fast, our little ones are growing fast. And remember, mommies and daddies, this group of kids that we have now, we're getting ready to transition into Head Start. I know maybe now you're like transition. We are getting ready. We want our little ones to be ready, as well as for us as mom and dads to be ready to be able to help and guide our little ones into transitioning. So we're going to go ahead and sing our greeting song. By now, many of you guys are experts in it. So we're going to go ahead and start. Miss Cindy's here today. Miss Cindy's here today. Clap, clap, clap. Miss Cindy's here today. And remember, we want our little ones to take charge. We want them to sing. I know by now maybe they're already initiating the song before I sing it or you sing it. We want them to get comfortable with singing because remember, singing helps a lot. In the transition part, we can actually sing a song when we're going to transition to cleaning. We can sing a song when it's time to brush our teeth. Many things that if singing helps transitioning is awesome for you guys to implement it and to do it. And the book for this week is going to be Bear Says Thank You. How cute is this polar bear? He says thank you. How many of us say thank you? We have to be saying thank you, guys. So we have here. Oh, Miss Cindy was already going to forget. This is the front of the book, and this is the spine of the book, and this is the back of the book. We want to continue repetition and repetition for our little ones to understand the basic parts of the book. Bear says thank you. Little bear has big plans. See what he has in store. I need some paper and crayons. Here you go, says Mama Bear. Thank you. This bear is so happy. Thank you. I need some paint and brushes. Here you go, says Mama Bear. Thank you. Oh, he's saying thank you. He's saying thank you to his Mama Bear. I need some glue and glitter. Here you go, says Mama Bear. Thank you. Do you need anything else? Asked Mama Bear. Yes, I need you. How sweet is this bear? He says, I love you. Thank you, little bear, says Mama Bear. You're welcome, Mama. So let's give our mamas a big hug because our mommies are always giving us everything. And we have to say, thank you, Mama. Thank you, Daddy. Thank you, sister. Thank you, brother. And remember, moms and dads, we are our child's first teacher. We are models. And remember, little ones learn in repetition, repetition, repetition. And we want our little ones to say thank you and please and excuse me. We have to be their first model. And we have to say thank you. We have to say, excuse me, or I'm sorry, or you're welcome. And it'll carry on to our little ones. The activity for this week, we have nature prints. And this is the activity you have in your packet. Nature prints is regulating pressure and creating. This is what we're going to do for our older toddlers that are transitioning. So what is it that we need to have for this activity is going to be, of course, nature objects like flowers and leaves or large piece of paper. It can be this size. Small rocks or heavy objects, that's optional. Washable paint, and if you don't have washable paint, you can use washable markers. Paper plates or the cut off of a paper box or anything that we can use so we won't get our tables dirty. newspaper, tissue paper. And this is what we need for this activity. And the order that we're going to do this activity is by actually going outside. This is an outdoor activity. What you're going to do with your little one is we want you to explore nature. We want you to go out there, and you can take a little plastic bag or a little basket or a little container. And what we want you guys to do is whenever you're walking outside with your little one, you're going to be able to pick up like small leaves, medium leaves, large leaves. We want you to get a variety of leaves when you guys are out there doing your walk. And then also, this is a great way for you to spend that time. You can start naming. Look at the tree. That one has a little bit of leaves. That one has a lot. What color leaves does that one have? And just enjoying the outdoors and actually just using your language and everything for your child. And we want you to, when you get home, and your piece of paper and your paper plate or whichever one you decide to choose, we want you to put down the leaf, and we're put down the leaf. And what you're going to do, if you have any paint or washable paint, you want to paint the leaf and then do patterns, and you want them to see how the leaf and the paint made a new pattern. If you have washable markers, you can use the marker to paint the leaf and then use it along. This is what we want. Continue printing until she uses all the items she's collected and then she's happy with her design. You're going to be able to, at the end, you're going to have this full paper full of different prints and designs. And of course, we're going to continue the activity as long as our little one wants to continue the activity. And what's in it for us in this activity is going to be uh, social emotional. Children at this age are learning to regulate their bodies, speed, and pressure. This activity helps them to see the difference and controlling with their actions at the end of the results. They're working with delicate leaves and plants, teaches children to be mindful. They sometimes have to use gentle actions. Also in cognitive, handling leaves and seeing their imprints help children identify and understand the details that make each item unique. Same goes for people. And this one is for what's in it for us in language. Language, when parents share their names of plants, they recognize children learn to identify them by both their characteristics and names, and not just like by a flower. Instead, they know it's a rose, it's a tulip, a sunflower. Motor. Finger movements become more refined as children pick up delicate flowers, dip them in paint, and place them in the paper. So this activity is going to help our little ones in social emotional and connecting across development, which is in cognitive, language, and motor. This activity is going to help support all these areas. And a safety tip, mom and dad, when collecting leaves and flowers in nature, beware of thorns and poison ivy. Some plants are poisonous. Never let your child eat them. Of course, we have to be very cautious. And the book sharing and this activity will be touch and feel books help your child practice regulating her actions and senses. Does this book show an animal? Ask her to show you how she would pet it if it was real. Remind her to slow down if she's petting too hard. That's our book sharing for our activity. I hope you guys really enjoy because the days are are becoming very, very nice. And then our parent handout for developmental center parenting, we have Bye Bye Baby Teeth. You guys received this flyer in your packet. So your child's baby teeth only stick around for a few short years, so why bother taking care of them? And they're just going to fall out anyway. And remember, moms and dads, we have to be very, very important, especially here in this Head Start, early Head Start. We encourage you to take your child to the dentist every 3 months, every 6 months. And now that I'm talking about that, if your child is up for a dental checkup, please remember to schedule your dental checkup. And if you have already, let your home visitor know so that you can get your form. Back to this. Baby teeth play a big role in your child's smile for the rest of her life. They influence the shape of her mouth and face. They hold the space for her permanent teeth to help her develop her speech. That's why it's very important that they deserve the attention now. This is the time where we need to take care of our teeth so we can have better teeth. The structure of our mouth help us in speech as we're growing up. So this is very, very important. From baby tooth to permanent tooth, around the time your child is 4, You may see extra spaces showing up between her teeth. This is perfectly normal. It's nature's way of making room for permanent teeth. So I hope you guys review this handout. And if you have any questions, you can always ask your home visitor. And for our and also here we have self-regulation. Remember, we have transitioners. What is self-regulation? Self-regulation is a child's ability to control his or her behavior. It develops over time and involves many aspects of social, emotional, and cognitive development. Self-regulation can also be taught as a success. Self-regulation can also be taught as the successful integration of emotion, what a child feels, and cognition, what a child knows or can do, resulting in appropriate behavior. And this is just some of the things that you should know about self-regulation. I'm just going to go by several, and then you guys can take time at home and read it on your own pace. We have age, we have biology, we have relationships, and we have cognition. Self-regulation is not related to intelligence. Factors that help shape how well your child can self-regulate is age. Self-regulation develops as a child grows. Why does self-regulation matter? Self-regulation includes the ability to focus and control impulses. The sooner your child can self-regulate, the sooner she'll be prepared for school. So this is very important. Since we're transitioning to school, we want our children to be able to have self-regulation before they go into a homeschool and into the school setting, I mean. Children who do not learn to self-regulate usually have harder time transitioning to school. Being ready for kindergarten means knowing letters, colors, and numbers, but it also means being able to sit during circle time and get along with others. So this one is a very, very intrigued topic. Our children need to learn self-regulation, and the way that they'll learn self-regulation is by us as mom and dad guiding them through it. And self-regulation happens throughout the years as they're growing, and it's connected to everything, to their age, to their relationships, and all. In relationships, your interaction with your child, including how you accommodate his temperament and respond to his needs, can affect the way we self-regulate. So this is teamwork. We're all working together. Everybody around our little one is working together, and to be able for our young ones to understand what self-regulation is. So it's not only for them, it's us as parents putting the example out there for them. And remember, moms and dads, since we talked about having our dental checkups, having our well child checkups. Remember, well child's checkups for this age group will be 24, 30, and 36 months when they turn 3 years old. Once you turn 3 years old, you're set for the remainder of the school year. We have a lot of kids already 3. You guys are set. All you need to follow up is with your dentist. And of course, you can always ask your home visitor to go over with you any area of the activity or the parent handout that you didn't quite understand. We can break it down for you, or we can elaborate more on it. Once again, thank you so much. And remember, we are having many events coming up. We are getting closer to the end of the school year. We're excited. We're happy that you guys are continuing to grow with us throughout this new way of learning. And we see that our little ones are growing, are learning, as well as you and mom and dad. You guys are really, really being troopers and really, really coming out. We are enjoying that you guys are participating in our parent meetings and our socializations, which is very important, and we're always happy to see you guys. Thank you once again. My name is Miss Cinta Renteria. This is for our older Toddler video of the week. I will see you next week.